So hi, welcome to the Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with.
I'm Connor.
Kyle.
Dakota.
And Max. We are Lady Blue.
And we're gonna have some questions to say about their upcoming EP, Lady Blue. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you guys feel about the response to the announcement so far?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've kind of gained a lot more traction than we thought we would for a band that's only played like 5 shows. You know.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
True.
Definitely.
Super stoked.
for sure. All right. So what made you name this EP after your band? And is there any meaning behind the cover art?
I don't know. It was kind of one of those things, I think, with the name where it was like, it was only 2 songs, so we didn't really want to go like far with it and like, kill ourselves coming up with a name,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But,
then cover
yeah,
photo that Kyle snapped of me up on the roof of our old practice spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is still,
Cool.
it still kind of looks fake. Like every time I look at it, it looks like you're in front of like little cardboard cutouts of buildings. it has never looked real to me.
Yeah, it was not easy getting up there, and that place was haunted. It was.
Yeah.
It only made
Oh.
sense for us to use that photo.
Wait. It was actually haunted? Like, did you guys see anything?
Yeah.
I didn't. They did. I don't know which way they are.
What did you
Yeah.
see? I love this type of stuff.
What was that?
What did you see?
Oh, I mean, we had some stuff happen. Like, I think Max and I were doing like some vocal, like demoing out some vocals, and there was an XLR cable just kind of like leaning on a speaker, and
Mhm.
it definitely like kind of like lifted up and like kind of like placed itself down really weirdly. And we were like, okay, that's really weird.
We would also we'd be down there and you'd hear because so it's my parents, like my dad and my stepmom's cafe that they own, and the building's like 200 some years old.
Oh.
And it would be in the basement. It would be like after hours, so there'd be nobody else there but us, and you would hear like footsteps, like someone walking across the floor above you.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
They
pretty scary.
actually I can't think of the name of it. They had like someone come through and yes, yeah. And the person that is apparently there is named Pearl, and I don't know, Maxwell, you could probably.
I don't know. They said that like the apparition they saw was like a woman that was in like an old like shopkeep dress from like the 1800s.
Mhm.
Were they
Yeah.
able to like find anything in like books or anything about Pearl?
So like the cafe is like right downtown, and so it's been like a million different businesses over the course of the last couple hundred years.
Mhm.
So it's hard to like tell,
Yeah.
Okay,
Interesting.
that's fair. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that with us. I love like paranormal stuff.
Oh yeah, it was interesting.
We had a rule when we were down there that nobody could be left alone in the basement because it was very scary.
And
There
might,
you go.
like,
You guys
die or
would survive.
something.
Yeah, you guys would survive like a horror movie easily if you
Yeah.
keep that rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they always left me alone anyways for whatever.
Yeah, they never followed the rule.
Yeah.
So,
So you'd be
Only
the
me,
first
though.
one dead.
Yeah, I would be.
I think
Seen anything,
I think out of
but-
our whole band, Kyle is definitely would be the first one to go in any kind of horror movie situation out of all of us. It would be Kyle. We'd be like, Kyle, go check on that noise.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bye bye, Kyle.
Wow.
horrible.
Okay.
Bye, Kyle.
Yeah. Jeez.
Big guy would be like,
No.
"I'll go make sure everything's safe."
That was me first.
So can you guys tell us a little about your writing process for the CP?
Oh boy.
That's a fun one.
Yeah. So the band started because I had not been in a band for a little bit and I was really itching to kind of start something up. And I have this weird thing where when I drum, I kind of like hear music in my head. And so I'm just kind of like freestyling drumming and I kind of hear like a song formulating in my head. So I just recorded like 4 or 5 quick demos of drums that way that were, like 3-4 minutes long. And then from there, I had known Max from quite a while ago. So I just hit him up and was like, hey, let's kind of like demo some stuff. So it actually started with drums by themselves, which is really weird. And then Max and a friend of ours kind of like demoed stuff out. And that's pretty much how it started.
It was really weird because there's nothing guitar-wise on this EP that was written prior to the songs, like prior to me going in.
Right.
The only thing that I pre-wrote was the riff for like the end breakdown of Hum.
Yeah.
And that was like the night before that we like went in there and did that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is also the nastiest, heaviest riff, I think, out of either song. Is just so sludgy and heavy.
The best part is when they asked me to join, Maxwell was like writing to these drum tracks at like 1 or 2 in the morning after, drinking a bit and all of that. So he didn't remember how to play any of it. He was like, "Hey, do you wanna play with us? You'll have to like learn how to play 5 songs by ear though." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm game."
I'll broadcast tabs for these songs on just like note paper.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So prior to these songs being recorded, we like none of us were in a room together like hashing out songs. It was literally just drums 100%, and then he wrote bass and guitar to it.
I hadn't even met Zakota in person until like before I knew how to play all the songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a very technology driven formulation of a band.
Yeah.
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 So do you think you'll continue that drums first, then, figure everything else afterwards process for every other song?
No, we're definitely demoing stuff out right now. And we're doing kind of a little bit of everything, like kind of some guitar ideas and hashing out drums and everything.
Say it's honestly been pretty like opposite. Like the guitars
That's
have
good.
kind of coming first this time instead of like the drums and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But it still comes about like with that process is like I'll hear like one of Kyle's guitar riffs and I'll be like, but I need Zakota behind there to like really get the idea of what's going on, like really need that backbone.
What's really about our band is that so like Max, myself, Alan, and Kyle all have like our own little like recording setups, so like we can kind of bounce demos back and forth over like Google Drive, and we basically just like form songs. The last 2 or 3 ideas we have basically become like skeletons of songs without us actually like playing them together.
Oh, that's so cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I do want to say one
thing. It kind of sucks.
Oh.
I want to play them together.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it's nice to be able to do that, especially with COVID going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle is the real MVP though, because when we were recording this EP, he drove up to Fond du Lac from Madison, which is like an hour 10 minutes, like times a week.
Yeah.
To like do.
Oh my God.
And he would be driving home at like sometimes like 2 in the morning, and he'd have to work at like 7. Yeah.
Wow,
Man's
just
a
like
trooper.
telling everyone about my life.
Oh my God. Wow. Dedication for sure. That's
Yes,
crazy.
you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Not ideal.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
So I want you 4 to tell us your favorite lyric off this EP and the meaning behind it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think
Anybody want to go first right away?
another week,
I will.
another month, another year.
just butchered the
of this-
lyric too, which is funny.
I mean, like I feel like that's going to be most of our favorites.
Another day, another month, another year of this misery. That's what I was going to say too. That's what Connor meant to say.
I kind of said it.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there.
I sing these lyrics time and I still don't.
I'll do it. I'll give you some time to think. So one of my favorite bands is a band called As Cities Burn, and I kind of referenced actually the lyric of theirs and gave them credit actually within the lyrics.
Yeah.
They're like singer and guitar players named Cody Bonet, and the lyric says what is it? Something about
When I think of dreamless sleep,
yeah.
sounds like heaven to me.
yeah, when I think of dreamless sleep, it sounds like heaven to me. I love that lyric, and I always have, by As Cities Burn. And then right after that, it says, "Thank you, Cody," being Tony Bonet. Burn.
Oh.
So yeah, that's kind of like my favorite lyric for sure, because I love As Cities Burn.
It's not
That's
plagiarism if you credit him, so there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say something to that effect.
Yeah, I actually, little tidbit. I actually opened for As Cities Burn a couple years ago
Oh, cool.
and talked Cody, so I think we're like a slightly like 2% friends, so maybe he'd be okay with it.
You're basically
best
besties.
friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to go? You got any?
Yeah, I'd probably have to say like, yeah, probably another day, another month, another year in this misery.
Okay.
It's the best line. And don't you have a story about that, Maxwell?
Not really. As Dakota wrote like most of the lyrics on these songs, I just kind of filled in with a couple lines here and there when we needed it. But I mean, I guess like the song "Half Alive" really like speaks to me, because when we started doing this, I was in probably like one of the worst spots in my life. Like, you know, I just wasn't doing very well, and so like that song is kind of about like not wanting to live anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know, like that song came to me at a time when I like really needed it. So
I could tell when we were recording it that it was almost like therapeutic for Max. Like as we were recording it, he was like, man, I felt like he was like really resonating with the lyrics on Half Alive the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool.
Very cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing this EP?
Drunk.
I don't know if that's a headspace or what.
Yeah.
It was very, at least for me, it was very like kind of shitty, I'd say. Like, I don't know. I was just very like, I don't know. I just pretty much distracted myself with writing this EP. Because like I said, I just was not doing well at all. It was the Hot Mess Express.
Yeah, it was all like written at like 2 or 3 in the morning, wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, I was going through kind of a weird time. I had worked a job for like 5 years, and I decided to kind of like try something new, and it did not work out very well at all. So I kind of had to like make things work. I was kind of doing like some work on drums and kind of like selling and refurbishing drums for a little while to like make stuff work. But so I was definitely going through like some kind of like uneasy times, trying something different with my job and everything. So it was nice to do something fun at night after those horrible nights of that new job.
Yeah. I hope you all are doing better now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
That's
good.
always good to hear.
Cool. Yeah.
I think we all of us are doing way better than we were at that time.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
At that time, I'd say.
Yeah. I was definitely missing playing music and playing shows, so that's been an improvement in my life for sure.
Mm-hmm. Very happy for you guys. So how do you recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Should they blast at the gym? Is it a party EP? What do you guys personally recommend?
Wow,
That's a good one.
That's a really good question.
Thank you.
I personally would say blast it in the car with friends.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It could
turn
also
the bass up like a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what Dakota was doing that the other day, and I was like, this is good.
Yeah, like the final mixes again. I could see it being like a good gym. Half Alive would be like a good gym song. It's pretty up tempo and
if you're trying to hit a new PR at the gym, just like that and on the hum, and I promise you will lift more weight than you have ever
easily.
It's proven.
Guaranteed.
I mean, I listen to it at work when I'm like prepping and stuff. I was listening to it the other day, just like, just cooking a bunch of stuff, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking get this shit done."
Cook this
just
shit
like looping
so
it
good.
over and over. Oh yeah, great motivator.
Perfect.
I was gonna say like a basement show, like that to me. That's like my favorite time, but like obviously, I guess it's different when people are listening to it. But
yeah.
All right. Well, this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less. All 4, you have to do it.
Okay.
Wow. I will say, oh man, that's hard.
Don't steal any words either. It's not fair.
Ooh, all right.
say angry, cathartic, and fun. Because I mean, like, I call it fun because, like, It's good. Just good shit to throw down to,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was your first word again? It cut out. I'm so sorry, Connor.
Yeah.
You're good.
Angry.
Angry?
Yeah.
It kept cutting out.
Oh, I was gonna use that. It cut out again.
All right, Kyle.
All right, no, I'm going second, so Kyle doesn't steal my words. I think it's like, kind of playing off Maxwell. It's like brutal, emotional, but it's also like it hypes you up, and it kind of prepares you and kind of gets you through things, so.
That's perfect.
Just kind of hypey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say angry. Now I'm at a loss. Last time I was on one of these with y'all, I said poggers. So we're gonna go with poggers.
We're gonna do poggers again.
We're doing poggers again for this one because this is also poggers. I'm gonna say beefy and intense.
Okay.
That's what I got right now. Yeah.
Perfect.
Very good.
Perfect genre mixer.
Okay.
There you go. Love it.
Like these songs are the exact type of like band that I would listen to on a daily basis. So it's like the perfect genre mix for me.
Oh yeah.
Sure. That should always be the goal, to make music that you yourself would like and listen to daily.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did a very good job on that question, even with Connor's added rule.
Yes. So is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to invoke in your listeners?
Ooh. I would say like what would the right word be? Like relate. Like I want them to relate to the lyrics and the feeling of the songs, I guess.
Definitely. Yeah. I would say like, I don't know if you really call it like an emotion, but relief, definitely. Like, it's kind of geared towards like, we wrote it for ourselves, obviously, but anybody else that's like going through or experiencing like what we talk about in the music, or like that just listens to it and feels, it just kind of like helps all the shit go away. Like that's definitely like a key thing that I want people to take away from it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get like people's like juices flowing, like get their blood flowing, like have a few drinks with your friends and like scrap with each other kind of shit.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Perfect.
Okay.
Like going like 90 down a highway kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Whatever. So picture this: you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Ooh. So
Red Bull.
We are blessed with the quick here in the Midwest.
Yep.
So I would do a bag of barbecue pulled pork chips.
That sounds very good.
Good.
I'm gonna have to go with the Urge kettle cooked chips. Those are my.
Or Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, those are.
Are you guys not getting drinks or?
Well, I mean, okay, then if I'm getting a drink, then I'm smashing the fuck out of a rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do drink.
I would do a sugar-free Red Bull.
Same.
Bull.
All day.
Yeah.
Gotta drink one every day.
Those are
Gosh,
good.
to be honest, I'd probably just get a coffee and like maybe a donut. I wouldn't like eat anything probably.
But like, what flavor donut? What type of donut are we talking about? You can't just say donut.
Oh, like easily French donut or like vanilla frosted sprinkle, like real classic.
Oh wow, like classic.
Classic, like
Oof.
yeah, as classic as it
Infinite classy.
Yeah.
Perfect. So where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
I would think that we're probably going to start touring within like 6 months.
Yeah.
Opening for Metallica at Wembley Stadium.
There you go.
Headlining
Budokan in Japan. No, I don't know. Realistically, I would just like to,
tour.
Yeah,
travel.
tour. Still be putting out music that we enjoy and that other people enjoy. Feel very fortunate that we still get to do this 5 years from now.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Completely sell out.
There you go. See, that's the answer we want.
Make a butt rock record.
Yeah, right.
Never.
It only makes sense.
Top 40.
Oh God.
Full feature.
So for these last couple of questions, we're going to shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
I would get a meal from Hoo Hot Mongolian Grill with a vanilla Sprite.
Okay.
Mm.
That was easy for me. I love Hoo Hot.
I don't even know
say
they made vanilla Sprite.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna say, oh, it's from that like freestyle Coke machine.
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of sounds awful.
Those are gross.
Oh, they
What?
were.
Yeah. All the flavors blend together. So it's like you do a flavor or like a soda and it all comes out the same spout. It's just like,
well, Kyle, you're not supposed to press all the buttons at the same fucking time. It's just
Exactly.
one flavor.
naturally.
That's why it tastes like piss.
Yeah.
All of them at once.
I would probably have to go with my mom's homemade spaghetti and a fucking Jack and Coke.
Okay.
Nice.
Classic American meal.
Yeah.
Connor.
Yeah, Connor, what about you?
Definitely just any form of sushi.
Oh.
You know, like I love sushi so much. Like, I mean, like 1,000 pieces I would eat until I got sick. And then I know there's this like martini that I like called an aviation. I have no clue what's in it besides gin, but it's purple and I love it. It's so fantastic. So sushi and aviation.
All right.
There you go.
Oh gosh. Last time I was on this with you guys, I think I said nothing and just put me out of my misery. But we had really good ribs made by Connor the other week, and that's all I can think about right now. So some Connor made ribs and probably a matcha or something. I don't know.
There you go.
All
Based. Matcha's amazing.
I love matcha.
Mm-hmm. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Star Wars.
Hogwarts.
What house are you? Hogwarts.
Oh man. I think I would.
Hufflepuff.
No, I would be Gryffindor for sure.
What?
That's fair.
What about you, Maxwell?
Dude, I don't know. That's really hard.
Fictional world.
I watch a lot of like most of it wouldn't fare well for me.
Yeah.
It is
like,
such a good question.
Thank you.
But shit. I pick Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
There you go.
Max,
Dude, yeah.
Max,
Dude, I fit right in.
Futurama, because that's what I was watching most recently. So
All
There
right.
you go. Perfect.
So I've done our best in the last question, and every single person we've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What's your favorite color?
green.
Sky blue.
mine's like a teal, like aqua teal color.
Okay.
Purple, for sure.
I don't
Alright.
know. Honestly,
Perfect.
At least we don't have to fight over any of them.
Yeah, right?
No saying the same color. It's a rule.
Yeah.
Another rule. God.
Seafoam green is actually pretty nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
True.
very good color.
Yeah, don't fight me.
So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Yeah, definitely.
The
Start.
EP, of course.
Yeah.
Coming out
All right.
on the 28th.
I'd like to Kule, Kule. They're a sick local band around here. I'd like to plug Excuse Me, Who Are You? I'm also in that band. We have a release coming out soon.
Tiny Voices.
Tiny Voices, always. Their release was absolutely incredible. They're city over. Anything
Shout
else, you guys?
Shout out Shuby.
Yep.
Shuby, yep.
They're dope.
Shout out
Shuby's
to
also
Emily.
incredible. We already said that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
missed
Excuse
it.
Me, Who Are You? Yeah. Anything else, you guys?
I don't think so.
If you're in a band and you're friends with us and you're listening to this and we didn't shout you out, we're really sorry.
Yeah,
We're just all very forgetful.
we support y'all.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Lady Blue, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.